coming back to part 2, grabbing my rhythm card, some technical difficulties there. So we're talking about the staff, F-A-C-E, space, the space notes, and every good bird does fly, E-G-B-D-F, the line notes. And we say, well, we've got rhythms here, and we'd love to put rhythms onto the staff on different lines and spaces, like many of us did in the fall with our bell music, to create music of our own, or to read music, just like picking up our favorite book in the library. There's plenty of libraries of music right at West Rutland School. And so you could pick up a piece of music and just read it. So let's take out the rhythm that I was reaching for, and let's clap it. 1, 2, Scooby-Doo. Ta, ti, 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 ti. Here you go. Ta, ti, 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 ti. Ready? On your own. 1, 2, Scooby-Doo. That's fantastic, but it doesn't sound very musical. I could sing it. Ta, ti, 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 ti. That sounds beautiful, but still, you don't know what it necessarily sounds like unless, or what it looks like, unless you put it onto music. And in this case, you can make anything up you want. So I'm gonna put my cards there so I look at the rhythm. I'm gonna use blue on my whiteboard. By the way, I know many of you have whiteboards at home, and you could, on your whiteboard, you could make 5 lines with 4 spaces, make your own staff. So I'm gonna go with E, every, for my ta. I'm gonna go with F, G for my first TT. I'm gonna go A, space A, F-A, space face. A for my ta, so ta, T, T, ta, and the last one was TT. I'm gonna go B, just musical alphabet basically, and C. So, get it right here. Ta, T, 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 T. Looks pretty good. But what if we were to ta, T, 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 T. Make music for it. My goodness gracious. Having some marker difficulties. Ta, T, 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 T. Some flags to make those TTs. So now those become notes. Every is E. Good is G. Boy is B. Deserves is D. Those are the line notes. F, face, space. A, F-A is the next space. C is the next space. So I play them in order on my piano. Ta, T, 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 T. If I did it backwards, starting on the D, T, 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 ta. So now it starts to become music. So this, without any lines or spaces, becomes this, with lines and spaces, and some music. So now we're moving on to the big old game part of this, right? Because we want to memorize the lines and the spaces. So you're going to need a hand. Do you have a hand? I've got one. I've got 2 if you need it. You're just going to need 1 hand. Okay, 1 hand. Okay? Please hold your hand like this. How many fingers do you have? Let's start from the pinky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What were we just talking about that also has 5 something? What did I call this? Where Mama G clef lives. My eraser here, wherever it might have gone to. Mama G Clef, her house is called the Staff. The Staff. So Mama G Clef has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines. And we remembered that every good bird does fly. Every good boy deserves fudge. Every good bird does fly. E, G, B, D, F. Bottom up. E, G, B, D, F. 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 How fast can you say that? You can play the game with yourself, but ideally you teach this game to a sibling or a friend or a family member or a fellow bandmate on Zoom or Skype, and you go back and forth. So if I start and I start here, this note I have to name it. It's E. Then it would be your turn. The second one is G. Then it goes back to me. I have to name this one. It's B. Goes back to you. What's the next one after B? This line is D. And it goes back to me. The top line, or thumb, is F. And you start again. And you can start in different places to make it more challenging. So I'm going to start here. The third line. What is the third line? Every good boy. B. Okay? I'm going to go down. So I'm going to start here. B. You're going to be this note. Okay? So be thinking ahead. So I am B. You are G. That means I'm E. If we go back up to the top, that means you are F. We go down, I am D. That means you end on B. If you get it wrong, or whoever gets it wrong, we have to start over and go back to the beginning. So every good bird does fly. E, G, B, D, F. All right, let's do it with the spaces, right? Notice 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 spaces between your 5 fingers. Let me get my handy dandy eraser just sitting right here. I'm going on a different color green. I got some new Expo markers. Pretty pumped about it. So F, A, C, E. Face rhymes with space, right? Spaces. There's 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. F, A, C, E. Okay? And there are 4 spaces between our fingers. F, A, C, E. So, right in between here, this is F. Right in between here, that is A. Right in between here, that's got to be C. And the top space underneath the F line is E. So I start here. I am F. You are A. That means I go and I am the 4th one. There's the 3rd one. 1, 2, 3. C. That means you're the 4th space. E. Great. Did you make a mistake? That's okay. F, A, C, E. F, A, C, E. You can start the game anywhere. I'll start at A. I'm A, so the 2nd space. Let's go up. So you're going to be this one. F. You name this one. C. That means I name this one. E. You name this one. F. I name this one. A. You name the middle one. C. I'll name the top one. E. F. A. C. E. F. A. C. E. E. G. B. D. F. Let me get the blue again. E. G. B. D. F. Gonna make my Mama G clef too. That's important. It's not pretty. I'm not very good at it, but it's okay. I try no matter what. Space. Face. F. A. C. E. Lines. There's 5 of them. Every good bird does fly. Would you make your own up too? Every girl brings donuts Fridays. I hope so. Send me a video of your favorite one to memorize it. But anyway, you got the game. E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F. By the way, what's the difference between this F and this F? Well, you can see it, can't you? This F is higher and this F is lower. Same with this E and this E. This E, you can see, is higher than this E. So play the game. Memorize the note names to the staff. Every good bird does fly. F, A, C, E. Challenge each other. Send me a video. I would love to see you playing and writing some music. If you write your own music, I'll make a video of me playing it. Until then, I'll see you around the block.